Brie Larson achieved global fame and won critical acclaim for her performance in the independent drama film Short Term 12. Her breakthrough came with the role of Joy Ma Newsom in The Film Room, for which she won the Academy Award, BAFTA Award, Golden Globe, Critics' Choice Award, Screen Actors Guild Award, and Canadian Screen Award for Best Actress. She is also known for her role as Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, debuting in the film Captain Marvel. Apart from acting, she has expressed interest in filmmaking and has directed and starred in the comedy-drama film Unicorn Store. She continues to be a prominent figure in the entertainment industry, known for her talent and advocacy for diversity and gender equality in Hollywood. Here are 10 things you probably didn't know about Brie Larson. Her first language was French. Born on October 1, 1989, Brie Larson grew up speaking French. It wasn't until she got older that she started speaking more English and her proficiency in French diminished. She told Wired, "I've taken French a couple of times. I actually tried to take it in college, but then I didn't last very long in college. But I keep trying. I keep getting like a Duolingo account and trying again." She has been acting since she was a child. Brie Larson has acted professionally almost her whole life since she told her mom at the age of 6 that it was her dharma. She told The Guardian, "My mom was doing the washing up and I said, 'Mom, I know what my dharma is, I'm supposed to be an actor.' My mom was like, 'Whoa, where did you learn the word dharma?' She thought I was just repeating something off the TV. However, as she told Glamour in 2014, I was relentless about it. The creative arts was just something that was always in me." At 6 years old, she auditioned and was enrolled in a training program at the American Conservatory Theater, making her the youngest student ever admitted. When she wasn't being homeschooled, she was writing and directing her own films with a cast consisting of her cousins. At 7 years old, her parents divorced, and she moved with her mom and sister from Sacramento to Los Angeles so she could pursue her dreams in acting. She didn't realize she was auditioning for Trainwreck when she got lunch with Amy Schumer and Judd Apatow. Larson got the role of Amy Schumer's on-screen sister in Trainwreck by being an unwitting part of a week-long audition disguised as lunch meetings. Judd Apatow, the film's director, invited Larson to lunch where they casually talked about her life. She told Jimmy Kimmel, "Basically, Judd called me and I don't really know how he got my cell phone number, but he called me and said, 'Hey, do you know Amy Schumer?' She said she didn't, and Apatow responded, 'Would you come over and get lunch with us? I'm working with her right now. We're writing, come hang out. We'll buy you lunch.' Unbeknownst to her, these meals were actually an audition. After a week, she discovered it and, along with the free meals, landed the part in the movie. She did her own stunts as Captain Marvel. In 2019, Larson became Captain Marvel in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, marking her entry into the superhero realm. Despite being new to this genre, Larson portrayed the character with strength and determination, qualities she shares with Carol Danvers. Her preparation for the role, including intense training, helped her connect to the character and empowered her as the lead in Marvel's first female-led feature. She even mentioned that her stunt training was so immersive that it surprised her Marvel colleagues, who were not accustomed to such intense physical performances. She said, "It wasn't until we started filming, and I started doing this stuff, I started doing crazy stunts, that people were like, 'Oh, by the way, no one does this.'" She shot scenes for Avengers Endgame before Captain Marvel. Although Captain Marvel was released before Avengers Endgame, Brie Larson actually shot her first scenes as the superhero in Endgame. During Avengers Endgame at a global junket press conference, she said, "This film will always be personally dear to me because it was my first time playing Captain Marvel. We shot this first, so I had to stumble and figure out who this character was, with no script for this and no script for Captain Marvel either, and perform for the first time in front of legends. But it was incredible." She is allergic to cats. Unfortunately for Brie Larson, she is allergic to cats, and during the filming of Captain Marvel, it didn't even help when she took lots of pills in an attempt to stave off reactions. She told Entertainment Weekly, "It became this joke because the crew would watch me all day doing crazy stunts. But then the cat showed up on set and I was like, we need to have a plan. We need to have a conversation." As a result, the film's producers limited how much time she had to interact with the cat that played Goose, and whenever she had to, someone was on standby to quickly decontaminate her. She was a teen pop singer. Before becoming a Marvel superhero, Larson was a teen pop singer with a successful career in the early 2000s. Her single, She Said, hit number 31 on the Billboard Hot 100. However, when her album Finally Out of Pee sold only 3,500 copies, she felt disenchanted as her record label lost interest in her music. Despite the setback, she transitioned to acting but continued to incorporate music into her work, featuring in musicals, recording songs for films, and sharing personal covers of her favorite songs on Instagram. She used to be a club DJ. Before becoming an Oscar-winning actress, Larson worked as a vinyl DJ, which she considers her first real job. In a 2017 Instagram post, she shared a throwback picture from her DJing days, explaining that it helped support her while auditioning for acting roles. She DJed at magazine parties and hotel bars on weekends to make ends meet. She did intense work for her role in Room. Known for her dedication to a role, Larson underwent intense preparation for her award-winning performance in Room. Playing a kidnapped woman confined to a small shed with her son, Larson restricted her diet and spent 6 months of pre-production researching the effects of sexual abuse and confinement. She also spent a month isolating herself at home to understand the character's mindset. This experience led her to become a strong advocate for survivors of sexual assault. On the same night she took home the Oscar for Best Actress, she stood up to hug all 50 survivors who joined Lady Gaga on stage for a moving performance of her song From the Hunting Ground, a documentary about campus sexual assault. She has since been vocal about opposing sexual abuse, notably refusing to applaud Casey Affleck's Oscar win due to his legal battles with sexual harassment accusations. She told Vanity Fair, "I think that whatever it was that I did on stage kind of spoke for itself." She also stepped down from an independent collective she co-founded after allegations of sexual misconduct on the part of some members were made public, and has tweeted about her own harassment experience. She has been estranged from her father for years. Larson had been estranged from her father, Sylvain Desaulniers. In a 2016 interview with Elle magazine, she explained that she distanced herself from him when legally allowed, as he didn't seem interested in being a parent. As a kid, I tried to understand him and understand the situation. But he didn't do himself any favors. I don't think he ever really wanted to be a parent. This strained relationship influenced her choice of volatile roles. She admitted not speaking to her father for a long time. However, her father disagreed with this narrative, expressing love for his daughter and claiming inaccuracies in the media portrayal of their relationship.